Hey friends, hope y'all are doing well. I promised you that we were coming in the kitchen after we visited with Tiny the Frog, that we were going to come in and make mayonnaise. And we have got our two, let's see, what would we call them?
Very special.
Our mothers.
Yeah, y'all are very special. But y'all would be considered, what's the head of the learning department? College. What?
That'd be the let's see, the top of the chain. Let's see, we can call
What are
them.
they called?
Let's say they have their doctorate in cooking.
Yes, they have their doctorate in cooking. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.
Y'all are getting better.
Yes. I just forget the easiest, most simple words now. This is Ring Ring. This is Bubbles' mother. You want to tell everybody how old you are? You don't have to.
97.
Yes. Look at her. Look at her.
Thank you.
And that would make my Aunt Peggy a
I'm
very young chick.
I'm a 92 and I'm a young girl.
You're not 92 yet. You're not 92
I
yet.
will be 92 the 30th.
30th.
This is,
Of this
this is
month.
her birthday month.
Oh yeah, don't push
But
it.
look at these two beautiful ladies. We're all so fortunate to have them. Not just you and me, Susan, but everybody that comes in their presence.
Exactly.
We are
My
so...
friends are amazed at my mother.
I know.
And Aunt Peggy when they've met her too.
I know. She moves like she's 16. Aunt Peggy does.
Oh,
So,
I thought you did. I did.
oh, you do. You kind of move like you're 18, Ring.
Okay, thank you.
Well, y'all just are so important to our families.
Yes.
So I hope that I can find the footage from us making mayonnaise. We were gonna make mayonnaise.
Was it last summer?
It was last summer, yes.
Was it last summer?
Yes.
So Susan said, "We ought to make some homemade mayonnaise." Mama always makes homemade mayonnaise. So I said, "Great." Well, she was there without her recipe, and so she called her mama to find out how to make it. It was
Couldn't do
the
it.
biggest mess. We shot 2 shows, y'all, trying to make that
A dozen
mayonnaise.
eggs.
Lots of eggs, yes.
Oh my goodness. So we're going to try it again, but I would love to be able to find the footage and show everybody that first round because we had it all wrong.
There was finger pointing as to who messed up. And,
You didn't do it right. You didn't do it right. You didn't do it right.
Well, the thing is, we didn't have your mixer.
No,
This is your mama's
This
mixer,
is mother's.
isn't it?
I had it completely redone. And we're praying this is gonna work because the other night when I made mayonnaise, this sucker got hot.
Oh, it did.
It was so hot you could not touch it.
No.
no, so how old
How old
are
do
the
you think?
mixers?
It's warm on the out.
How old do you think it is, Ring Ring?
I had. Oh, that's the second one I worn out. So there's no telling how old it is.
So it's probably 40 or 50 years
yeah.
old.
Oh, at least I had the cord redone, and the man was very nice. He said, it's pristine, but you have to beat this stuff a while and beat it very fast.
I love the way
know.
they...
It's a beautiful
A
mix.
1 bowl cake, muffins.
It looks brand new.
It does. A white sauce, a
We're
cake
gonna-
mix,
we're going on
cream
way
butter and
number 12.
sugar. And what's
It's a sunbeam.
number 8 is whipping juice and potatoes. Oh my goodness. So what a treat. They just don't make
No, they don't.
mixers like this
She
anymore.
was gonna do the same dinner.
So,
Okay.
2 or 3.
So we are here under Ring Ring's care.
Let's see how the
Or
original
instructions.
recipe looks.
Yes.
The secret recipe.
the original recipe is
We didn't-
56 years old.
Is how old?
56.
We'll pick it up later.
56 years old.
Written
In
on
fact-
an envelope.
This says April 28th, 1965. Oh, that was a fun year. That was the year I was a senior in high school. Had so much fun.
That recipe.
But look at that. I
A
had,
5-cent stamp.
It came in 1955.
So,
well, homemade mayonnaise
And there it
is
is.
very, very good.
and when I was at your house, I knew what it was on. I knew what it looked like. But it was not home to put my. And I called Pat and I said, Pat, go look in my recipe box and find it. And she did pretty good, but we just didn't do it right.
And you came home and you found it in the mixer, in the mixing bowl, the recipe.
No, I found it in my recipe thing where I knew, but I had already had this redone.
Well,
So we'll see.
we are fixing to make Ring Ring's homemade mayonnaise.
And if it doesn't work, we have another mixer.
And Peggy, did you ever make homemade mayonnaise?
No, I always watch my mother make it.
Yeah, Grandma used to make it. And I love it, but we eat so much mayonnaise, y'all. I'd have to make mayonnaise daily. So, all right, let's get it
All
started,
right.
sister.
In the mix master,
Uh-huh.
give me those 2 egg yolks.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna beat these
Where's your rubber spatula?
right over there behind Aunt Peggy's head.
Okay. See that pink thing or aqua thing, any of those? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And they be room temperature.
Yes.
So, okay, are you ready?
Yes, it's important, y'all, that your yolks be at room temperature.
And these we just sat under the fluorescent light to
Yeah, we
warm up.
just set it over there under
We
that.
could hatch a chicken over there. Right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was
Okay.
nice and warm.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna squeeze half of a lemon.
Okay, and I've got that done for you.
Okay. All right, we're gonna beat the egg yolks fast. That would be on number 12. Look,
Fast.
beat eggs.
Egg whites. Most attachments.
Okay, now we're gonna put our. Is that right? Put the lemon juice in there.
Now put the lemon juice in. Or do we beat those yolks up good first?
That's as fast as it'll go. Yeah, well, this is what we did the other day.
You want to put that salt in there too? I think that'd make it more better, don't you? Yes. Susan is a great cook, y'all. And she just does it so easy.
Get hot,
She
baby.
just gets in there. Ma'am?
Yeah, it's getting thick.
It is. It's starting to get thick.
And then she got this drizzle.
Yeah. Then we we put salt.
A little salt, not much.
And 3 tablespoons of boiling water.
There again.
Okay.
We didn't put red pepper.
What, ma'am?
Okay, I got the pepper. Those in the red pepper. All right, it's getting thick.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
kind of creamy.
Yep. And how thick do we have to let it get?
A little bit thicker than that.
It's not getting much bigger.
What now? Yeah, it's
Before
getting
you start
thick.
drizzling the oil.
Okay. And she said Mazzola is better than some of the others.
And this is canola. Somebody said you shouldn't be using canola. I was using it in a recipe the other day on one of the videos, and a lot of people said, Paula, what are you doing using canola? I thought it was supposed to be one of the things that was good for
It's
you.
heart healthy.
Yeah.
Mazzola is heart healthy.
Oh, that's nice and thick. You want me to show it to your mama?
Yeah.
Is that thick enough?
No.
No, sissy.
I don't think the mixer is doing what it's supposed to.
Well, it did the other day until it burned up.
We think it's pretty thick, y'all. Ring Ring says it's not quite thick enough, but we think it's thick. Thick enough. So we're gonna drizzle 2 cups of Mazola oil. You gonna trust me to drizzle?
I'm gonna trust you to drizzle.
Y'all got me nervous.
You missed the
You
bowl.
drizzle. I'm missing the
Yeah,
bowl.
protect the recipe there. Get the recipe.
It's got some new stains on it.
I can't, since I lost my friend, I can't tell differences. Like if I was going to try to thread a needle, Mama, like if I had the thread and I had the needle, I would be going over here trying to get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't do distances anymore. Like sideways distances. Kind of like I have to pour it that slow when I'm making divinity.
Yeah.
Don't you want to keep a steady stream going? Well, it doesn't matter. Mine doesn't matter. That lip, that pour spout on the bowl. Well, I'm glad to know. You know, if this doesn't work, we're gonna have to go back to the store buying our mayonnaise.
Well, you didn't get that far last time.
Oh
We didn't get this far last
No.
time. It was like milk.
Ring Ring, we had it in a big old bowl.
About like that. It's working.
Oh yeah, there it goes. The last time I made mayonnaise, I'm thinking I did it in a blender.
You know,
tried it.
we tried it in the blender.
We did.
tried it in a mixer.
We went through a dozen eggs.
We made memories, not mayonnaise.
We made a mess.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Come on, Nellie, don't quit now.
Oh, it's getting hot.
Come on, almost
Okay.
there, Nellie. Come on.
Now what do we add now? Teaspoon of salt.
Paprika.
How much? Half a teaspoon? Oh,
the rest pieces. A teaspoon of
1
salt.
teaspoon of salt, so that's a half. And that mayo. I didn't sprinkle, I just poured it right in. All right, how about the paprika?
At the very end, right? And then we gotta do the boiling water.
Okay,
Yeah, put the paprika in now.
okay.
It just says
What
sprinkle.
is it? What does that say?
And
Oh, add paprika and red pepper and 3 tablespoons of boiling water. Okay, here we come.
I can't sprinkle
It's
out of
still
the
not
bottle.
boiling yet.
It's got a bowl.
I'm putting it on high. It's got to be warm. Whoa. Yeah.
I just can't sprinkle out of the jar.
She wants gas, but
Wow, we did it.
Mayonnaise.
We did it.
mayo mayonnaise.
Oh, really? Now what about the water?
Well, we got to add it, but it ain't boiling.
It's got to be boiling.
We gonna
And
boil.
3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons. Okay.
Instead, say fast or slow.
4. Just dump it in there.
Okay. Ma'am,
That should be mayonnaise.
It sure does look like mayonnaise. Looks like wonderful creamy mayonnaise. Alright, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more paprika in it. This is paprika, right? I like to see, when I make honey mustard, I put paprika in it. I just like the little specks, that.
Good job.
Y'all,
We did it.
we have mayonnaise.
Yes, we
I'll tell you, we need to bow down.
We have delicious
We
mayonnaise.
need to bow down to that mixer. For
That
lasting
is
longer.
still working. We need
Well,
to do what?
uh-huh.
Bow down
bow
to the
down
mixer.
to the
Oh, yes.
mixer.
That mixer.
Thank you, Mixer. Thank you.
That
Thank you,
man at the
Ringling.
lake, I had a man redo it at the lake. I put it on the next door neighbors. Anybody that
This is so good. Where did our spatula go?
That
Put it in the
mixer is
okay.
beautiful.
Well, when he brought it to me, he put a new cord on it. He did everything in the motor, and he said, "I can't promise you how long it will work, but I would say it's in pristine condition." And I said, "Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. How much do I owe you?" And he said, "It was my pleasure to work on this."
I can understand.
All right. Well, I want to tell y'all how delicious this mayonnaise is. I'm so glad that we put the lemon pulp in it because it's got a wonderful lemon
It's really
flavor.
good. Let me get my little jar.
It is wonderful. All right, I want to get a spoon. Oh, look, she sliced some tomatoes, y'all. Where's her silverware drawer? Right here. I want you girls to taste, okay?
And here is the mayonnaise jar that Mother always kept in the refrigerator with the homemade mayo in it. It's good, isn't it?
I know.
Yes, it is good.
We're waiting on the verdict.
I don't know where this salt is.
Well, I put how much salt the recipe called for, 1 teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I think it's just
I think
What is
wonderful.
good?
I think it is good.
It's good.
It's very good.
Mm.
I couldn't say it was wonderful. 'Cause I didn't make it.
Well, hell's bells. I think the teacher might fail us.
Well, I licked my spoon.
Good.
You want it on tomato?
Yes, y'all want it on some, slice it up in bites, sissy.
Yes, just in a bite.
All right, let's see. I can't remember how these
You have to
I don't
twist
want it.
this thing right here.
twist what? This?
Yeah, I get it. The handle.
I don't
One bite.
remember. Oh yeah. Yum, yum.
Telling you.
She tough on us, isn't she?
She is tough.
A little dab will do me. And see that paprika in it? I love those little red flakes.
I think this one is better than the other. I think the Mazola oil worked better than the other oil. I think the Mazola oil worked better than the other oil we used the other night.
Oh, I know it's better than the rest of them.
And that's words from the Queen of Mayonnaise.
That's right.
Sister Summers calls her the queen. She'll say, "Well, how is the queen doing today?" The queen is just fine.
The
sister.
Queen is still reigning over.
The
And I tell you
queen.
something else.
Tell me.
Mazola, margarine, oleo.
If you can find it,
better. Huh?
it's hard to find.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well, it's better than real butter.
It is?
It's better than what?
Real butter.
Mazola, oleo.
Mazola oleo. So many of the old recipes call for oleo. Margarine.
But you can't find the sticks.
Well, I hope.
This was fun.
It was fun, and it's more fun when it turns out. I'm
he
gonna
says,
see if we can
thank you,
that.
thank you, thank you.
So y'all must, if you've never made homemade mayonnaise, hopefully y'all will be as lucky as us and have experts in the kitchen with you.
Yes.
But it truly is easy to make.
It is.
I
It's
had
just-
never had it ruined till you and I tried to get.
But we couldn't find a recipe. We Googled it, remember, and it was just like,
Delicious. All right, Ring
I
said.
think you were blaming the chickens at the
Oh,
that
good.
point.
Hey,
You were
there's
blaming
no telling.
everything.
Anybody but us.
everything.
So thank you, girls,
Yes,
for
thank
staying up
you.
late. We were trying to get everything prepped so we'd have it right here.
And Big says,
Do you need to stand up? Do you?
And Ring said, "Are y'all gonna make the mayonnaise? When are you gonna do it?" So we
Get on
did
with
it,
it.
y'all, and you must try.
what she said, get on with the show.
And I truly recommend this. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little lemon zest in it.
I know.
It was just so good.
It
so
was
good.
good.
So loving best dishes from us 4 old girls. And Eddie.
And Eddie, yes, yes.
Hey y'all, come on in the kitchen, cause you know what? Sissy and I are making my favorite condiment, my second favorite condiment in the whole world, and that's mayonnaise. It's so easy to make your own mayonnaise, and you might not want to buy store-bought anymore after you taste this fresh. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like 1/4 of a cup of all in. Look, that was exactly 1/4, wasn't it? In our blender, and I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seed or ground mustard, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And the reason I'm putting the paprika is because Bubbles told me that her mother made the best homemade mayonnaise, and she put a little paprika in hers. And now listen, her mother's 96 years old. I asked Susan, I said, well, call your mama and see if she remembers how to make the recipe. She ain't answering her phone. She's gallivanting.
Gallivanting around.
96 now. So maybe she'll call us before we're through with
Maybe
this.
she'll call us, yeah,
All right, so
before
I'm
we're
gonna
done.
go ahead and dump that in the blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the egg. And it's important that your egg be at room temperature.
Just the yolk.
No, the whole egg.
I thought it was just the yolk. Mother used the yolk.
The whole egg.
Put it in there then. Go ahead.
But it's important to use a room temperature egg. And Eddie ran out to the chicken coop a minute ago and got a room temperature egg. You can't get any fresher than this one.
Nelly did it.
Okay. Plop. All right, here we go. And my blender, you'll hear it change.
I don't mean to interrupt your cooking. What does that say? 1.
You're gonna have to cut it, Eddie. You have to watch me this year. I'll be pouring it too fast. Hear it play down. as steady as I can get. All right, it thinks I'm through, but I ain't through. I had it set for two minutes, I think. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to add is our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And we're only going to let that mix just for 15 or 20 seconds. There you go. Now, yes, or a jar.
Where would I find it? Excuse me, here we go. A mayonnaise bowl.
I think it needs to be a little bit more, and it's delicious. But I think it's not real thick, so I was thinking it would be thick. Alrighty, here's our homemade mayonnaise. And hopefully it's gonna get thicker as it sits and chilled. So last time I made it, I thought I remembered it getting pretty thick. Whoa.
This is where Susan says you should have only used an egg yolk.
Not to dispute your word.
Well,
Oh, master chef.
all right, delete that.
No, you are a master chef.
I am not a master chef.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Not delete that.
something's wrong.
Take 2.
Welcome to the kitchen, y'all. Y'all, I would really recommend you doing this in a blender. I would really.
Yeah. What?
Now don't forget the
What?
hot water.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but it's so
Okay.
thin,
Thank
Teresa. Y'all, this quick and easy mayonnaise has turned into a complicated dish. I've always used a blender to make my mayonnaise, never a mixer. So I'm gonna see if this will get thick, but because it didn't get mixed in the proper order, I don't think this is gonna work. But I tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll do another show and do it right. How about that? And now I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons, y'all, of boiling water. And you do this right here at the end. But like I said, I don't think it's gonna, because those eggs, those yolks didn't get mixed up with that lemon juice. It's just, but we're gonna try. I'm not a quitter. I am so sorry, y'all. But it was a flop. But I'm gonna come back another day and show y'all how to make mayonnaise. Sorry about that. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.